Okay, sir. Coming to your aspiration of becoming the president of this country, what are your intentions? Or are you just coming for a personal desperation?
I'm not desperate to be president of Nigeria. I'm desperate to see Nigeria that works for the youth. We have so much talent and energy here that can change the world. Continue. And I want to do that. That's all.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Okay, sir, and considering the things happening in this country, the corruption, looting public funds, and what have you, how do you intend to tackle these problems when you become the flag bearer of this country?
Fighting corruption is as easy as ABC. If you, who is in charge, is not stealing, your relations and those around you are not doing the same thing, you reduce it by 70%.
Okay. Sir, we have come to understand that the major problem that is bringing division in this country is religious racism. How do you intend to tackle this problem if you become the president of this country? How do you intend to end this religious racism?
This division is for because of the incompetency of the leadership, and to sustain the incompetency and people who don't have capacity, they put it into a tribal sentiment. Yeah. So uniting them is very easy. For me, Nigeria is one. I'm worried about what is happening in Northwest, what is happening in Northeast, what is happening in Southeast and everything. And I can tell you, it can be dealt with easily. Once you start driving the process of the economic revolution, you will see people coming together.
Okay. Coming to the outstanding debts of this country and the inability to pay back this debt, what do you have to say about this? How can you, when you become the flag bearer of this country, how do you intend to handle this problem?
When you borrow for consumption, when you have no savings, you're heading for a disaster. And I give you an example using two countries. When they talk about debt to GDP, the country with the highest debt to GDP is Japan. Japan debt to GDP is 246%. However, Japan have the highest net asset of any country in the world. They have 1.3 trillion in US bonds and dollar bonds and everything. So they have money, so they can afford to borrow.
Okay, sir. Sir, coming to this declaration that you are stingy, some people have been saying that a stingy man cannot rule the country. What do you have to say about this misconception, sir?
Well, it all depends on what you're stingy about. You're managing public money. They're talking about public money. Public money must be used for public good. It's not Peter Obi's personal money. It is money meant to rebuild the schools. It's money meant to construct roads. It is money meant to provide health facilities and everything. And it's money meant to support the small businesses, like I said. And the more you can provide all this infrastructure, the better the society.
Sir, there is this rumor going around about Father Mbaka calling you a stingy man. What do you have to say about this?
For me, Father Mbaka is an ordained priest of God. And as a priest, he remains my priest. And I will always respect and show my allegiance to the church. And whatever he says, I take it because he's my father. He's my father in faith. And I respect him any day. And he's my brother. We're very close. That's my own decision. And whenever he says something wrong, I pray over it. If he says something right, I pray over it. So mine is prayers. And whatever he does, I love him. This is me, because he's the priest of God.
So the child
I don't have any problem with him. Whatever he says, I put it in prayers. If he says, I'm not going to be voted because I don't have money, my prayers is, may God make these people who are collecting money to vote to see reason why they should not do so. That's prayers. In fact, if I had traveled when he said that, if I was there, I would tell him, since you're seeing this, pray for me to overcome it. Because actually, that's what I tell to every pastor. I meet pastors every day who tell me, Peter, this is going to happen. I said, since you've seen it, let's pray that it doesn't happen.
Okay, sir. Coming to fashion, are you a fashionable person? I mean, are you someone that likes fashion? Do you like putting on fashionable wears and shoes?
Peter Obi wears only black shoe, and I have 2 pairs of it anytime, and I travel with it. The purpose of shoe is to protect the leg from being hot. Nothing else. So that people are wearing one, they go and buy $200 one, $300. It's a waste of time.
Where do you buy the shoes you wear, sir?
I buy this from Max and Spencer.
Please, sir, can we see the shoes?
What? The only place I have a house officially built is in Onitsha. If you see any house anywhere in Lagos, Abuja, anywhere belonging to Peter Obi, confiscate it.
Sir, if you finally become the president of this country, I hope you will not take all your investments to the community alone.
I've never even slept in my village for one day.
Thank you for watching. With all the information I have gathered so far, I want to tell you plainly, Peter Obi is the only qualified candidate to take this country.